Alrighty, hey, what is up guys, Cook Pringles or Iora here, and welcome back to another Little Nightmares theorizing / speculation video. Now, we've actually just gotten a Steam page for Little Nightmares 3, and I'm making this video because there has been some new images that have actually released on the Steam page for Little Nightmares 3 that are really interesting and that I actually want to take a look at, because they actually reveal some of what might be like new areas that aren't in the trailer for Little Nightmares 3. So let's get right into it with the first and most interesting one, which is the two characters, which is, I believe, Low and Alone are the names that they've been given, climbing down a staircase, but the staircase bears a striking resemblance to those that we saw in the maw in Little Nightmares 1. Which makes me believe that it would be so awesome if we actually got to return to the maw. Maybe we actually discover that our objective in Little Nightmares 3 is actually to stop the time loop, so we go and try and stop 6 from restarting it, or something along those lines. But yeah, so that would be a really cool concept to explore. And that would be awesome, so I think they might actually include that, because this really looks like the maw. It also has the sort of dark blue or dark aspect that was in Little Nightmares 1 or the maw, which to me it indicates that it might that I might be spot on and this is actually the maw. The next image that I want to take a look at is actually pretty interesting as well, and it actually confirms what I was saying in the trailer, that there was going to be a circus area. In my trailer analysis video, we saw a sort of like, you know, the circus sort of, where the clowns put their makeup on and they dress up and stuff. We saw one of those falling over, and I speculated that there might be a circus area, but now we have sort of confirmation of that, because this image shows some tents, some lights that look very, very circusy. We even see the outline of a Ferris wheel in the background, so it could be some sort of festival for the guests. We also actually see some guests, I just noticed this, because they are standing on sort of like a ledge, and there are some guests underneath, so it could be some sort of fair or something, but this just confirms what I was saying, that there was going to be a circus area, which is pretty awesome. So right now we have 2 areas that are confirmed in the game, and that we know of, which is the circus and the sort of desert ruins area. So let's take a look at the next image here, which seems to be sort of a sort of more office building. Well, it's not really a building, but we see the inside of a room with Alone and Low running through it, or crouching through it, which makes me believe there might be an enemy here, or a boss. Well, not really a boss, but like sort of a main antagonist. We see what seems to be a sort of microphone on a desk, which makes me think this might actually could be a school. So we might return to the Pale City School, or this could be a general office building, radio station, whatever, really. Well, or even maybe like a grocery store, because they have the intercom things. Or a mall, or really whatever, but we have a sort of more office setting, which is also going to be confirmed for the game. These screenshots are really high quality. The graphics look great for this game, far better than the last 2 games, which had amazing graphics in themselves, which is pretty cool. We've also, holy shit, I just noticed this. So the next image we're going to be taking a look at is actually an image of Alone and Low appearing to be in some sort of subway or a metro, as it was seen in the concept art for Little Nightmares 2, which I think it would be really cool if they included stuff from the Little Nightmares 2 concept art, since they didn't even do a DLC for Little Nightmares 2. I think it would be awesome. And this actually reminds me of one of the concept arts of Mono and 6 sitting in a metro station. It also has the suitcases next to it, which really hints at this being in a sort of metro, but the thing that it could be a sort of rundown metro, because it doesn't seem to be active, because there's like sand on the floor. So this could be, again, just the desert area, but they could have just thrown this in there as a sort of little Easter egg for the concept art that we got. Next, I just saw something, and I'm so hyped for this. You can actually see a gnome in this image. That is awesome, dude. So, we already saw this in the trailer, but we didn't actually see the gnome. It's sort of a furnace area, and I'm thinking that this might be used as sort of maybe like a home base, or maybe somewhere that we can just come back to anytime and just rest or something. Or maybe they'll include like a sort of system where we need to come back here at a certain time or something. But anyways, like I said, we have confirmed gnomes. So that is pretty cool. Actually, I'm going to send this in a Discord server because I don't think anyone's picked up on this yet. I just found my thumbnail and my title. So alright, let's take a look at the next image, which seems to be another part of the sort of antagonist encounter that we have with the giant baby doll sort of thing. And we can see its hand and alone and low, crouched up behind a sort of box. So that's going to be really interesting. I think that antagonist is going to be a really interesting character, and I can't wait to learn more about it, actually. Next, this also reminds me a lot of the Maw. If you remember in, I believe it was the kitchen segment of Little Nightmares 1, we go through a chute and it lands us in a sort of trash area, which if we continue it leads us to the, what's it called? The main kitchen. But this looks a lot like that, dude. Like, seriously. Oh, we can even see an arm there. That's a bit gross. But we see a ladder on the side, which sort of basically confirms this to me that this is that area. Or it could be another area that's just similar. But it would be really cool, again, if this is hinting at a return of the Maw. Anyways, guys, that's all the images we have to look at today. If you guys enjoyed, do not forget to like, comment, share with friends. Please do subscribe. And I will see you all in the next video for some more Little Nightmares content. See you guys.